Okay, so yesterday I was going through my garage and I was looking through some old boxes and I happened to find a folder and it had some old embalming reports from when I was an apprentice. So that's way back. And I also found this just to kind of like piggyback off of speaking about child death, infant death. Um, the one thing that I came across and I had kept after all these years, I didn't even realize, is this little memorial folder. And I won't show you the other side because I still want to, after all these years, respect the privacy of this family that I assisted. But it's inside has a photo of their little loved one that they lost, and he was just a baby. And I remember this vividly, and I think I kept this because, there's a memory behind it. The father came in and he made the arrangements with another funeral director. It didn't quite mesh well, and so he was a little bit upset about that. So I ended up finishing up with his family and walking them through everything and going out on their service and walking them through the whole process. And I also happened to be pregnant at the time with my second child. And, there was a little bit of misplaced grief there. And that's something that you learn to deal with as a funeral director. You see the full gamut of different emotions, and we are trained to not take it so personally, except I know when you're new, it's kind of difficult to not be able to get upset about that stuff when somebody is either rude to you or angry or any of those type of negative emotions. But you kind of have to keep in the back of your head that they are going through their grief and that's their process. And not that it's a green light for anybody to be rude to you, but that does happen sometimes. And so this father was kind of rude to me and he did scream at me at some point. And I remember a couple of weeks after the service, he came in with this little folder and he wanted to talk with me. And so what he told me was that he was sorry and that he apologized for acting the way that he did. And I, of course, accepted his apology because I understood, where that was coming from. And so it's something that I'll never forget. And it's just to help me remember that. It's a good reminder because I forgot that I had this, but it's a good reminder to remember to have compassion for people. And you never know what kind of day they're having or emotions that they're having. And this is why we go in this business in the first place, is to help others. And so I'm really happy that I kept this after all these years, and I'm going to cherish it always.